Let's try that again. Three perfumes from Manaf for you to look into. And why should you look into them? Listen, if you've heard of the Arabian Perfume House, this is their own fragrance line, and this is them trying to up their game by releasing fragrances like this. And this is simply the tip of the iceberg. So, this video probably will go on YouTube as I fancily unbox this, and I intend to do it in a single take. But yeah, look, first of all, I I said single take. First of all, I really like the packaging. It looks premium. The bottles themselves look exotic. And again, I will be going through each and every one of them. So let's start with. I want to start with In Another Life because the name is a little bit cheesy. My bad, guys. Although the name is a little bit cheesy, In Another Life, sometimes we do contemplate, right? Maybe in a different life, in another life, some other things could have happened. We could have ended up with maybe an ex that didn't work out, maybe a girl that you liked but didn't like you back, or maybe a different profession or hobby. But again, this is Another Life by Manaf. And yes, in the edited Instagram reel, you're going to see the fancy editing thing and the voiceover. I might take two takes of this. Oh, by the way, fun fact meet these guys from uh, 24/7. So whenever I shoot here, there are trolleys, there are Talabat bikes, there's Ajbal, so many people distracting me by YouTube video. Okay, so In Another Life is this gourmand fragrance, like I said, nice, decent spread. I would say this smells more on the fruity, musky side. I will not term it as a gourmand. I'm getting some peach, I'm getting some blackcurrant, I'm getting a faint hint of coconut, but the coconut over here is not as pronounced as your other fragrances. And I hope you're getting to see the flags. Okay. I have a camera over here up in the watch. I can see the time as well. So as I was saying, the coconut over here is not really that pronounced. It's more on the softer side. I get a lot of musk. I get a lot of vanilla over here. It's really sensual. It's kind of soothing. This is one of those fragrances that puts you in a good mood, right? You just want to be in that right, calm headspace after like a chaotic day. This is one of them. And maybe in another life, you won't like this. But in this life, you should. Okay, now going to. I should keep it here. Okay. Now going to Backseat Affair. Sus name. Kind of sus. But this fragrance kind of is more on the niche side, a very exotic scent profile. Again, call it evolution, but I'm not spraying it close to the skin. A good friend of mine said that you gotta spray perfume 15 centimeters away. So yeah, credits to him. Leather. All I get is leather, some spices, heavy dense spices like cinnamon. I get cardamom, maybe nutmeg, maybe cumin. It reminds me of the spice mix thing that my mom keeps in the kitchen, you know, the spice box. All you Desi boys would know that. So I get some of that. I get some smoky facets, perhaps incense. And the leather over here is pronounced. Okay, if I have to describe the feeling that I'm getting from this reminds me of a really exotic luxury sedan like Mercedes or Aston Martin. If you guys have been into them like a new car, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like the leather is much darker, right? If I'm making sense. And perhaps you've been smoking in the car and then you get that hot box leather effect. It's niche. This is an acquired taste for some people. Many of you may not like this. It's slightly animalic as well. But again, look into Backseat Affair as well. Rest assured, me and this affair is not going to the backseat. I gotta work on my one liners. Alright, last but not the least, Shisha Nights. And you might have been wondering, why did you save this for the last? Listen, it has Shisha in its name, so what do you expect? I sprayed something here. You know, the problem when you run out of testers, you gotta like sacrifice some parts on your skin. And ironically, you'll be doing a fragrance review later and you'll spray something here. And that's gonna merge with the other perfume. So It's a challenging time. And these ones I did not test. I did not wear them. I did have an initial impression. I don't know what they kind of give characteristics about. And honestly, guys, there's no reviewer who's gonna smell and tell the note by heart. I used to do that. I'm a different person now. Yeah. All right. So I think I have some space here. So Shisha Nights. I hope you guys get to see the spread. Nice atomizer, by the way, and really nice bottle. Uh, yeah, work of art, man. From the cap to the glass. I just wanted to highlight that. So this perfume, Shisha Nights, reminds you of a shisha lounge. Exactly. You're with your friends in the midnight, pulling that double apple shisha, having Red Bulls, playing board games. And this is exactly what this reminds me of. Apple, pronounced double green apple flavor for you shisha enthusiasts. And along with that, I get some facets of tobacco and some woods. So this is more on the lighter side. It has some playfulness from the fruits. I like how the shisha smoke is not overwhelmingly done, where it smells overly synthetic. It reminds me of a shisha lounge. It smells like good times, fun, and meaningful conversations. So yeah, again, I think Manaf Perfumes, fantastic job. And guys, look into them. Let me know what you think. I have my reels on the Instagram where I would condense this footage into like, I don't know, 45 seconds, 6 minutes. Wow. So there you have it, guys. Check these out. Let me know what you think. And that's a wrap. Ciao.